Hi there, Firebirds fans, and welcome to the Fireplace. Tom Mitchell alongside Claire McMenamin once again. Claire, geez, how good was that win over the Giants? It really was an all-round team performance, wasn't it?
Without a doubt, and it's the win that we've been waiting for, and Firebirds fans have been sort of holding their breath all season. And whilst Gretel Tippett won Player of the Match in that game, Team Mitch, you just cannot doubt any players. It was the best performance from every individual player, without a doubt, throughout the whole entire season. And they started early and they continued to build throughout the game. And there's still room for improvement, which is the amazing thing. They went down in that final quarter, I think it was, by 2 goals, so they didn't secure the bonus point, walked away with 7 premiership points from the match. But still room to move, still room to grow, and I just loved what I saw out on court. Particularly, I loved seeing Kim Jenner being able to come back and back up with a really strong performance in the goal circle. We were aggressive in our defensive stance in front, contesting. Both Gabby and Mahala out the front doing the same, which was creating error. And down in our attack end, the girls just built. We saw that beautiful flow and momentum that we've been looking for a little bit more of, and it did look a little bit more structured, I suppose, in terms of the girls' timing. And without a doubt, it was just sensational. And they were rewarded justly with that awesome win.
Yes, it was great indeed, that's for sure. Well, that brings us now to our Suncorp Team Girls Moment. And our very own Claire McMenamin went behind closed doors to see just how the Firebirds celebrated that big win.
Thanks, Team Mitch. For the first time ever, we've been granted a really special opportunity to head behind the scenes and take a look inside the Firebirds' nest. Come on in with me. Player of the match, Gretel Tippett, in all her glory. Frozen, yeah, in the last parts. Well, lucky they weren't frozen on court. That was amazing. Just sensational.
Oh, I think, the whole team is vibing at the moment because a win after 2 one-point losses means so much. So, yeah.
Sensational win today. I love it when you're on the bench in terms of the fact that you're so vocal and you play that role beautifully. How did you see things on court?
Oh, it was really exciting. We were just dominant from the get-go. I mean, Giants haven't been down by that kind of a margin. We really put our foot down in the first 3 quarters, which was super exciting. And I mean, there were just such exciting plays. There's a lot to get excited about on the bench when they're performing like that on the court.
Who it is. Lo and behold, over at the recovery table, refuelling. She needs a bit of fuel after that match, Gabs. How good?
How good. No, that was something special. Yep. We needed to each individually step up, and as a team, there was that sense of belief, everyone working for each other. Couldn't ask for more.
Mahalia Cassidy, that was the best game I think I've seen you played all year.
Me too. Thanks, Claire. No, it was good. It was good fun. We wanted to get a win this week. It'd been a while, so we're just so happy with the result. So
yeah, and it was a really amazing contest between you and Serena Guthrie to start off with, and then Jamie Lee Price. 2 totally different players to each other. Do you change the way you play based on who you're up against?
Well, I was discussing with Katie before how we had the switch, and they're definitely 2 different players, but I just kept playing the way that we're doing our game plan and just kept playing my own game and didn't really change it up too much because they switched. I just kept doing my own thing.
Wowza, you just said you won Happy Coach. You couldn't not be after a performance like that.
No, they were excellent today, and I said to them pre-game that they're absolutely awesome and that they need to believe it. And when they play their very best netball, they can take on anybody. And they took it to Giants today, and to be able to come away with a convincing win like that against a bloody awesome attack end with the defence pressure that we applied all through the court, just really simply stoked for the girls.
Keywords today. I know you guys love your keywords. What was sort of the one thing that you were honing in on?
I think the one thing for me was sparking each other, taking the moments when there is a lull and taking responsibility and I guess lifting everyone around you. I saw that from each person on the court and also from the people that were on the bench too. It's special.
Well, you can't get much better than this. It's an inside access into the Firebirds change room for this week's Team Girls Moment.
Now, it doesn't get any easier this weekend. We're taking on the ladder-leading Fever over in Perth. We did beat them, though, back in round 5. So, Claire, I guess the big question is, what do the girls need to do this weekend to ensure another victory?
Getting off to a great start's imperative. Playing in Perth is hard. There's the combination of the travel, 5-hour sort of flight and having to get your muscles and your moving and the team feeling good prior to that game, the start's really critical, and I think that's what the girls did really well the last time that they did play the Fever. Laura had the capacity to confuse a lot of space and create indecision in the Fever feeders' minds, and our middies worked hard to keep them off the circle edge defensively. And in attack, Romelda was just an absolute rock for us in that match. She just sort of went against Courtney Bruce, held for leather in the circle in terms of providing us with this dominant, strong shooter position to be able to sight and feed the ball through. And Gretel allowed her to have that space, so it was sort of a one-on-one opportunity. It'll be interesting to see what Rose and the girls have planned for this week, because especially our attacking game has continued to evolve as the weeks progress, and we saw this beautiful, fluent, sort of more moving, dynamic sort of attacking end in the weeks gone by, especially in the weekend just been. But I think the key thing will be for the girls to just stick to their own game and play at their own pace and with their own style and flair. So I think coming off the back of a big win, it's imperative for the Firebirds to maintain their confidence, stay connected in that sea of green, the Fever green, and then just ensure that they've got their voice together and they are just playing hard for the whole entire match.
Oh yes, it's going to be a massive game this weekend. Just quickly looking ahead to our next home game next weekend. It's Retro Round. We're up against the Adelaide Thunderbirds. Now, there was a bit of confusion about this match. It's not on the Saturday, it's on the Sunday the 29th of July at the Brisbane Entertainment Centre. So if you haven't got your tickets already, be sure to jump online and snap them up. Well, that will just about do it for another episode here on The Fireplace. On behalf of Claire and myself, thanks for your company. And of course, until next time, go Firebirds.